What is up, Apex Nation? And welcome back to some more Danganronpa. Hope you guys are having a great day. Make sure you leave a comment down below. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check the description. There's places to the Discord down there. There's places to the Patreon down there. There's places to the Twitch down there. Also, drop a super thanks if you're feeling extra generous. And have you noticed, this game isn't full screen? You can tell there's a black bar on both sides. Not the top and the bottom, but both sides. There's a tiny little bit of a black gap. But the game isn't completely full screen. And you can tell here. The game is not full screen. Is that something I could change? No. Yeah, the game is just not full screen. Oh, hey, by the way, what the crap did I do last time? Okay, we gotta look around the rec room. Found footprints, powder, chemicals. Okay. I have a feeling this one's gonna have a twist, man. This button to map. And we're done in the chem lab. Let's go to the rec room. This one's gonna have such a twist. I'm not gonna like it, I have a feeling, but we'll see. Hey. So Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko and Toko and Hiro. I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me.
I see.
So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying?
Anyway.
Well, I made some progress on my own. Oh yeah, the candy wrapper thing as well. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and Monokuma bottles. These three things have been revealed new clues. You do well to look at them over one more time. Hey, Hina.
What the heck? I won't
Calm down.
forgive you. Just the worst.
Yeah, I know. Okay. So this candy wrapper is a big thing. Get this, Sakura. She got super sad when she found out the genocide jacket attacked me, right? We left in her office, gave it to her to calm down a bit. Scared the crap out of me. There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. These glass are all red. Must have originally been a bottle. On top of that, near the glass, the Monokuma figure. Okay. I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involved with the Monokuma bottles. Something new. Something new. Huh?
Hey.
So, did you figure it out? I didn't have time. There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and be sure to find it. Is it the chess pieces? Yeah, chess pieces. Chess pieces. Hey, Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
So...
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer. I do trust you to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Eh, good point. Only to a degree? Yeah. Okay, it's the chess pieces.
Hey.
I know nothing about that. Actually, there's one other clue about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
Anyway.
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottles and try to get the smaller pieces too? Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like this?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya's not here. So anyway, I need to get something from my chem lab while I'm gone. Try to gather up all the glasses. Okay. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really didn't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work, collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished, sorry to keep you waiting.
So then,
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So what kind of experiment are we doing?
in other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected and the ones in the Monokuma bottle that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
listen.
First, let's compare the weight of the two of the normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced,
In other words,
which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures are basically the same, and nothing else can really affect the
so
weight.
then,
Now here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up from one side of the scale. Now what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll be balanced or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and
so
there.
then,
Let's give it a try. You also put it into a bag. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles, put it all together.
hey,
I believe you arrive at the one very persuasive conclusion. So what do you think? It's all on you. I don't know what you're talking about. You got me on this one right now. Uh-huh. Okay. Confused. Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. I got a clue. Hey, one of the magazines upside down. Did someone put it back that way on accident?
hey,
Something catches your eye. It's important for you to explore that detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I pick up the inverted magazine and flip through it. Toko! This is... On one of the pages, near the center of the magazine, a word has been written in blood. Bloody letters. It says Toko. Could this be a dying message?
correct.
It would appear that you found it. Kyoko, is that...
So,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it, just like... I forgot her name. Sayaka. Dying message.
however,
Just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it. For the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that... That says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it.
what the heck?
And she's a killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
I won't forgive you.
It's settled. She's a killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes that much more suspicious. Yeah. It does. I am really curious about this, though. And it's a handprint.
Why?
What's a handprint doing here? Looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and it left a handprint in all the
It's true.
dust. And it's quite fresh, too. Most likely, someone was hiding it in the locker and they left behind a little something extra. But there's no way the killer was in there when we opened the door.
Hey.
Yeah, think back. Yeah, we saw it open beforehand.
Indeed.
So, it's impossible yet. I know. I am. Monokumo's gonna pop up and be like, it's class training! Before I'm done trying to figure out what the crap happened. There's the dartboard rug looks a little weird. There's a blood stain in the front of the magazine shelf. I can only assume that the blood is Sakura's, but it's strange. That's strange if true. There's no... Why is it so far from where she died? According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered about
Just a
Sakura's
second.
body. Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Well, yeah, I know, but
Hey,
don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? Well, you know.
whew.
There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown previously used to, sure. Although there are still some times. Can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal. Then how can you...
So,
I imagine it's because I had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. Murderer! What? Sorry, never mind. Excuse your never mind. What?
hey,
More importantly, look here. Yeller. Her shoes.
correct.
You see that yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out. I don't know what instep was. I was just going to glance over that.
I see.
That powder is clue numero 10. Yellow powder has been added to the truth bowl. We know what that powder
Hey.
is. Wait. You know, we thought someone stepped through the powder, me and Jerkface. But what if she was already standing there when the powder got spilt? And the poison got knocked over, and the powder went everywhere, and went over her shoes. Well, then again, she still has to step through because it was multiple. Never mind. Next to the wound on her head. Look carefully.
It's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot. So let me just explain.
It would seem.
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows.
Indeed.
Interesting. Wouldn't you say? There's one more interesting thing. Oh, that's why the glass is heavier. There's 2 bottles worth of glass there.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. That's absolutely no trace of blood on either of them.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. That it happened post-mortem. Kyoko's examination summary has been added. Yeah, I get it. She was already dead before she got hit in the head, and you hit her in the head, and that's where that blood came from and all that, to try to cover up the fact that it was poison. It's false clues. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Oh! I am not ready. I am nowhere near ready for this. Are you kidding me? Say just kidding. Say just kidding. Get back to research or investigating.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
Oh yeah?
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can
No.
I? Can I?
No.
Can I? Can I?
No, and no.
Okay, then let's begin the class trial.
I'm
You
not
know
ready.
where to meet, right?
The library?
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
That makes sense.
See you soon.
Don't poo-poo me. I don't know who did this. I have a feeling, and I don't want my feeling to be right, but, you know, it might be. Boom, 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 boom. It's already time, but the mystery of the locker room is still only half solved. Locker room? This is not the locker room. I'm just gonna put that out there. This is not the locker room. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. Yeah! No. Not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Yeah, well, I don't like this. Oh, hi, red door. Woo! It's so weird. The control sometimes. Alright, let's do this. Hi, you 5 people. Monokuma made his announcement, and everyone begun met up, one after another. And then, what's up, dude? The ultimate martial arts. A locker room murder mystery rec room. Rec room. Come on.
What?
Oh, I've already recently discovered the power of emoticons. Look, no matter how awful something is, if you toss a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body, XD. This is just plain creepy.
Well,
How about the reverse?
phew.
No matter how great something is, if you put a sad face, it makes it super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? Cry.
What?
That's right. It does make it seem sad.
I can't wait. I
Now
can't
then.
wait.
Please get on the elevator. Bug eye? Is it like one small eye and one like, I make my eye big at you? I'll see you all down there. I don't like you. What the heck was that? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean.
I mean, I didn't murder anyone.
What the
Yeah,
heck?
I'm completely innocent. And how dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. You don't know Jack. Mainly because there is no Jack here, but still. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer. The one that murdered Sakura. It might be Hina. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet, someone coddled her. And that person is here. That person is one of us. Okay, well, you can talk to everyone, I guess.
Don't look at me.
I said it before and I'll say it again. It wasn't me. Jerk butthole. The culprit is one of us. Make no mistake about that.
What the heck?
Because I didn't do it. How many times do I have to tell you? Kyoko,
Hey,
stand around here isn't going to do anything good. Let's get going. Hina,
what the heck?
how can you just stand there and say you didn't do it, even without breaking a sweat? Oh, Hina. I made my way to the elevator. But with each step I took, I feel like I was going further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rout from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it's never got any easier. We climb into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close and felt to begin its sinister descent. So little of us. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. The thing is, though, like, these class trials are going to go a little bit faster. Less people to interrupt, less investigation, less clues, less people to interrogate and all that. It seems like it should go a little faster. It fell lower and lower. I mean, the investigation went faster. And all of a sudden, as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. Just the six of you, huh? Really?
This is kind of depressing.
That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say it like it's not your fault. We're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one last classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
I mean, I can hope that the mystery student is revealed and, you know, it's that person who did it. But I don't know. But now then, are we ready to begin? You all know the drill. Find your assigned seats now. Is anybody actually standing next to anybody who's alive? And so, the curtain opened for the fourth time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Bum bum. Sure, I'll save. Why not? Alright, well, let's see. Do we have any skills? Lost in thoughts, already set. God, I did not do a good job at finding skills. I can tell you that. I'm done. I know Yeah. Well, you're not sitting
Let's
next to
begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
I know this.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Whoa, deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of these three is the killer. But she must have some reason for believing that. Ah, there's one person standing next to someone who's alive. Aoi's account.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
Okay. Why Hina suspected three of them suspiciously. I'm sure she's mentioned it before.
It was one of you. One
Is
of
it
you
B?
killed Sakura.
Okay, what's my slowdown
reason
button?
do you
That's my
have for
slowdown
saying
button,
so?
okay. And what's my fire button?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Slow. No, it's Y. It's Y. It's Y. I remember now. It's Y. I was wrong.
Shoot!
Wait, am I supposed to take?
It was
How do
one
you?
of you.
How do you take again?
One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had. You hate.
How do I? No, stop. How do you take again? Do I hold?
Is
Okay.
that it? That doesn't make any sense.
I gotta use this first one. I always
That's
remember
the
how to
only reason-
freaking play.
Accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
Quiet your face.
It was one of you. One of you killed.
And what reason do you...
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason.
That's on it.
Shoot!
Oh well, I guess it's that's something
It was
option.
one of
Well, I
you
have
you
two
killed-
options.
And what
left, but
reason
still.
do you...
Because you hated her.
Is that it?
That's the only.
No, that's wrong.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Oh, that's what you're talking. Yeah, okay. I didn't think we were going that far into the investigation already. I thought we were already back at the point where, like, hey, because she was a traitor, that's why you hated her, not because of that. Okay.
Yeah, and that was right before she died.
Dead it.
So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
Can't disagree with Hina. There's a good reason, to suspect all three of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? I don't know. This one is insane. It's too fast. Pocket trash. Byakuya, it's you.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us.
Where are you
but
going, Cursor?
I never went to see her.
Uh-huh. I know that.
I didn't either.
Eh.
Yeah, same here.
Huh. Pocket
No,
trash.
that's wrong.
Well, much as that is Byakuya to me, but you have that
Shiro,
thing, you know.
When we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
It's like the itsy bitsy yellow polka dotted bikini.
What's that got to do with anything?
Who remembers that?
Red polka dots?
Uh-oh. About to get furious.
That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's,
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy.
Did you pass go?
So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
No, because Hina just gave it to her recently.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hiro said can't be right, because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is Sakura when Sakura got the candy.
I got it!
Alright, I have to make sure.
I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was,
Fastest case trial of all time?
Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Yeah, you're lying to us.
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
More hostility.
I can't fault them for doing that sort of thing. I do that all the time. You're the one that's doing
It's
it.
not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Oh, really? How'd you get this proof? The magazine that only 3 people in this room know about?
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
The blood of the magazine. I got that part. This one is. Oh,
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right?
how'd you know about that?
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
Yeah, you know, that definitely seems like your type of play is to use what you learned in this situation to make a kill. Okay, maybe we're not gonna lose Hina after all.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
Uh-huh.
See? See? Toko did it!
Yeah, well,
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with the dying body, it was on the shelf.
I got it!
Why is that?
Kyoko,
Okay.
You found the
thought-
magazine on the magazine
I thought it
shelf,
was gonna
right?
be upside down. Let's ask Haru where it was, what level the magazine was on, and how was it?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it.
Don't say upside down. Don't say upside down. Let the Hiro, whatever his name is, say
I
it.
found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
Don't. The murder. Definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, That clearly contradicts what Hiro just told us. Oh, here we go. One of these that I'll fail at. Make your argument. Magazine dying message. Okay.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body. But at that time, where was the magazine?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found that it was
So-
only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine
Tucked away on the
magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I got it.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Ah! I
And
got
I can
blocked.
tell you when I found the
Hang
magazine.
on.
It was only after the I found the
magazine tucked away.
away on the magazine shelf.
Yep.
When I pulled it out,
I
What's your
got
problem? What I
blocked.
said makes total sense.
Yeah.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
and I can tell you when I found the dying message.
Oh, crap. I missed
I
it.
found the magazine when I pulled it out.
I bet.
What I said makes total sense.
Yeah. I thought he did two of them for some reason. It's Kyoko that
I
says
can
two.
tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's
Got
No,
it.
that's wrong. When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
That's right.
Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
He's just trying to confuse us.
It's not working.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Don't think she did.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Without a doubt, no, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. She didn't bleed before she died. Whoa. Oh, am I doing the whole? Yeah, okay.
Show me
That's
the
it.
proof. I'm
Eh?
at least 30% right.
Eh?
The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
It's so hard to see what's going on there when I have to focus on the rhythm aspect of that game.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple other people to meet as well. Alright. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure, thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head.
Except for it was 2 bottles.
I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We
No.
know who did it.
No, because I think I actually figured it out who did it. And who did it is Sakura. She killed herself. And she needs 3 people to witness. And she didn't want Hina or myself to witness. So she figured the 3 people who hated her will be there to witness. And only could be 1 accomplice. So Kyoko would have figured that part out. Yeah, she killed herself. She poisoned herself. Yeah.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
It was suicide.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
Which can that wait, does that even happen? Can that happen? Because then there's no blackened at that point. I guess no one would win. Interesting.
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain.
Yeah, there were 2 bottles broken.
And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
Oh, so as Hiro said, it doesn't make sense. What would he have done after writing that message? Doesn't make sense. Why didn't he use Sakura's finger? I just panic and didn't even think about, why would you have thought of that? You didn't even panic. Anyway, that's not the point we're trying to make. What Kyoko's trying to say is, Hiro did something with a dying message that didn't make sense if he was trying to blame Toko. What we had done after writing the message doesn't make sense. Yeah, why was the magazine hidden, actually? That makes sense. Yeah, okay.
That's true.
Read the thing, it makes sense.
Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Huh?
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh, because Toko was in the locker, but when Toko saw that, he probably left the magazine on the table. He's not telling us because he's a genius. And then Toko put it back. Upside down.
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then, he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
I got it! It had to be Toko, right?
What?
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Was he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. And I have proof for that. Oh, okay. Kyoko's explanation: status of Sakura's body, yellow powder. Alright,
I didn't
well,
want
there's a
to,
couple.
but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind
That's
before
true.
she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once, is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered, and she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really is the killer!
Ah, I didn't mean that button. I was trying to figure out how to switch my things. Yeah. Is it a
didn't want
status of
to,
her
but
body?
I did it.
Yellow powder.
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the
Kyoko's
shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind
That's
before
true.
she could do anything.
You hit her from behind and you only hit her once.
Yeah, just once.
Yeah! I missed! Hang on.
After the first swing, the
Bottle shot and
Go back around.
See? Hiro really is the killer!
Yeah, I got it. I missed. My words went
I
just
didn't want to,
above.
but I grabbed a Monokuma and I hit Ogre from behind.
You hit her from and you only hit her.
Yeah.
Yeah! I got it.
No, that's wrong. If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Huh? 2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
chess pieces.
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Don't ask me which piece is missing, but yeah. The correlation between Monokuma's, I feel like it's starting to become clear. That connection must be... It's the object that Monokuma's figures inside each of the bottles holding. Oh boy. Hangman's Gambit. Chess piece. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah. Give me that one. I need that one as well. Oh, wait. No, you gotta spell it. Okay. Also, for a second there, I'm like, oh, I can just grab all the words that are in the thing. I want that P. I'll take this one. No, don't hit the... Got it.
Now I understand.
Yeah, be very careful not to shoot the wrong letter.
That's it. The chess pieces.
Pieces.
Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
That is still my least favorite of all the minigames we played during these trials. I don't like the Hangman's Gambit. Not a big fan.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Not the point. That is not the point. Also, it's really dark. That didn't help.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing.
There you go.
There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Missing bottle. It was broken?
I got it!
Yeah.
The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
It was just a single broken bottle, and the evidence to prove that is... Kyoko and I figured it out before. Bottle experiment!
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment.
Jealous.
We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is... there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
can be no doubt that the second instant Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by Sakura's second attacker.
I got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
What? Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Whoa. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room, and I have it. She left it there for everyone to find. A new element has been added to the bullet. Why? Yeah, let's do it, dude. So far, you've probably been pressing the Y button during your final strike without a second thought. But from now on, you're going to have to pay a little more extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you have to choose the proper truth to you suck to use during your coup de grace. You'll select it the same way as during the non-stop debate by pressing the left bumper, okay? And also like the debate if your logic difficulty, yeah, whatever. But for your educational purpose, we're going to pretend it's set to mean regardless. Just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you! Halfway? There's only 5 of us! 6, including me. Well then, good luck and have fun. Well, I guess that makes sense, right? Never mind. Oh boy. I don't like this.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No!
I can't pay attention to all this.
I admit nothing. I curse you.
Uh-huh.
I curse you.
Uh-huh.
It's a lie! That's enough!
No. That one.
This should prove it. Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Did we bring the locker down with us? What's happening here?
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Listen to Master.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Because Byaku asked her.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again?
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me.
That'd be creepy.
When I saw all that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
And this is a good spot to leave a nice little cliffhanger for the next episode. We're almost an hour, so we gotta end it. That way it's not too long. But alright. This case is definitely taking some turns. Neither one of them killed her, because she didn't die from those blows. I mean, she died from the poison. We know this much. And I still believe she did it to herself, so there will be no execution. So far, that's what I believe. We'll see, though. Hope you guys enjoyed hanging on me for this episode. I hope you guys come back next episode and hang on with me some more. But until then, take it away, outro me. Thank you so much for watching that video. And if you liked it, make sure you give that video a like. And also comment down below. And while you're here, subscribe for more amazing content. And go check out another one of the gaming videos over on this side. And then you can click up there. Right up there. Boop, boop. And you can subscribe. Or head over to my hobbies channel over here, where you can watch me paint Optimus Prime. You know, the Transformer, more than meets the eye. Over there. And also subscribe by clicking up there. And until next time, I'm ApexReaper. Y'all stay positive. Thanks for watching.